Welcome to our immigration briefing program. Today, we dive into the heated rhetoric surrounding immigration as former President Trump ramps up his campaign efforts in Pennsylvania, targeting undocumented immigrants with alarming claims. Despite research showing that immigrants do not commit crimes at higher rates than U.S.-born citizens, Trump's speech reflects a strategic move to energize his base ahead of the crucial election. In another twist, Senator Lindsey Graham found himself in hot water after making bold statements about immigration crime statistics, only to be fact-checked on live television. This highlights the ongoing tensions within U.S. immigration policy discussions, as public sentiment shifts towards stricter border security amid rising scrutiny of political figures' claims about migrants. And travelers, beware. A minor passport flaw could cost you thousands. A couple recently faced denied boarding due to a coffee stain on a passport, reminding us all of the importance of ensuring our travel documents meet strict airline requirements. As we explore these stories, please stay tuned for more detailed insights. South China Morning Post reports that former President Donald Trump is intensifying his rhetoric against undocumented immigrants as he campaigns in Pennsylvania, a crucial battleground state for the upcoming election. During a nearly 2-hour speech in Erie, Trump labeled certain immigrants as vicious and referenced violent crimes, although research indicates that undocumented immigrants do not commit crimes at a higher rate than U.S.-born citizens. His focus appears to be rallying his core supporters rather than appealing to moderate voters, as he believes immigration is a pivotal issue that resonates with the electorate more than the economy. Trump emphasized the importance of winning Pennsylvania, stating, "If we win Pennsylvania, we win," as his campaign gears up for a competitive race against Democratic candidate Vice President Kamala Harris. The Independent highlights a tense exchange between Senator Lindsey Graham and CNN's Jake Tapper, where Graham criticized Harris's immigration policies. He claimed that under her watch, a significant number of criminals had been released into the country, a statement that Tapper fact-checked and found misleading. The statistics Graham cited spanned over a decade, including the Trump presidency. This moment underscores the current heated debate on immigration policy in the U.S., as public sentiment has shifted towards favoring stricter border security in response to increased illegal crossings. The rhetoric from Trump and his allies has led to harmful stereotypes against specific migrant groups, contributing to a charged atmosphere surrounding immigration discussions. The Sydney Morning Herald warns travelers to be vigilant about their passports, as even minor damages can lead to denied boarding. A couple's experience with a coffee-stained passport resulted in a last-minute $3,000 flight change, highlighting the strict scrutiny check-in staff apply. Airlines face hefty fines for allowing passengers with defective passports to board, which can range from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on the country. The article also discusses the 6-month validity rule that many airlines enforce, which can leave travelers feeling shortchanged. Anecdotes of travelers navigating passport mishaps illustrate the complexities and sometimes absurdities of international travel, emphasizing the importance of ensuring one's passport is in pristine condition before heading abroad. Al Jazeera reports that recent false claims about immigrants and crime in the U.S. have gained traction, particularly on social media platforms. These claims, often amplified by high-profile figures like former President Donald Trump and Elon Musk, suggest that immigrants are a significant threat to public safety, with sensational stories circulating about immigrants eating pets or hijacking school buses. However, experts and crime statistics indicate that such rhetoric is largely exaggerated or unfounded. For instance, the baseless claim that Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, were consuming local pets originated from a misrepresented Facebook post and was debunked by local officials. Similarly, fears regarding Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado, were dismissed by both residents and city officials. Overall, the narrative linking immigration to crime lacks substantial evidence and often serves political agendas. The Telegraph highlights a recent rally where Donald Trump, while campaigning for the presidency, humorously lamented that he could have been enjoying life on a beach instead of running for office. He emphasized his commitment to fighting for the American people, contrasting his vibrant past with the current political landscape. During this rally, Trump took the opportunity to attack his Democratic opponent, Kamala Harris, accusing her of being mentally impaired and directly linking her to crime rates associated with immigration. His claims included alarming statistics regarding convicted murderers crossing the border, aiming to bolster his stance on immigration and border security as key issues in the upcoming election. The rally showcased Trump's characteristic blend of humor and serious political rhetoric as he seeks to rally support in a tightly contested race. The Telegraph also covers a clash between Kemi Badenoch and Robert Jenrick over immigration policy during the Tory leadership conference. Badenoch criticized Jenrick for misrepresenting her views on the importance of culture in immigration discussions, asserting that not all cultures are equally valid. This debate reflects a broader tension within the party regarding how to approach immigration, with Badenoch advocating for a nuanced view that prioritizes cultural integration over mere numerical caps on immigration. Jenrick, on the other hand, emphasized the necessity of maintaining strict immigration limits to ensure public trust and economic stability, arguing that the age of mass migration has not yielded the expected economic benefits. The exchange illustrates the complexities and divisions within the Conservative Party as they navigate immigration policy in a politically charged environment. Telegraph, two remarkable sniffer dogs, Anya and Adele, have been making waves at the Kapatan-Andrevo border crossing between Bulgaria and Turkey, where they have successfully intercepted over 120 migrant boats destined for the channel. These specially trained German short-haired pointers are adept at detecting the scent of dinghy rubber, a skill that has proven invaluable in the fight against human trafficking. The National Crime Agency, NCA, commissioned chemists to extract the unique chemicals from dinghy rubber to train the dogs, allowing them to identify these boats hidden within lorries. Their efforts have resulted in the seizure of 125 inflatable boats, 128 outboard engines, and numerous pumps and rubber rings, thwarting an estimated £16.6 million in profits for trafficking gangs. The deployment of these dogs, alongside advanced scanning technology, signifies a collaborative effort between the UK and Bulgaria to dismantle criminal networks and protect vulnerable migrants from perilous crossings. CNN, in a recent wave of political discourse, former President Donald Trump has been accused of misrepresenting immigration statistics to attack Vice President Kamala Harris. Trump claimed that 13,000 convicted murderers entered the United States during Harris's tenure as border czar, implying that these individuals now roam freely in the country. However, the statistics referenced actually span multiple decades and include individuals convicted of crimes, many of whom are currently incarcerated. Experts clarified that the data includes non-citizens who may have entered the U.S. under various administrations, including Trump's, and that many of those listed are not living freely but are serving sentences. This manipulation of data has sparked significant backlash, with officials from the Department of Homeland Security emphasizing that the figures are being misconstrued and do not reflect the current immigration policies or the reality of the individuals involved. Associated Press, France's new government, led by Prime Minister Michel Barnier, is poised to adopt a stringent stance on immigration, reflecting a broader shift towards the right in French politics. Barnier, along with his newly appointed Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau, has expressed intentions to significantly reduce illegal immigration and tighten border controls, drawing inspiration from neighboring countries. Critics argue that this hardline approach is heavily influenced by the far-right National Rally Party, which holds significant sway in the current political landscape. As Barnier prepares to outline his government's priorities, civil society groups voice concerns over the potential consequences for migrants, highlighting a long-standing narrative that has increasingly framed immigration as a threat to French society. With rising asylum requests and a history of tightening immigration laws, the government's actions may signal a tough road ahead for those seeking refuge in France. BBC reports that the race for the Conservative leadership in the UK is intensifying, particularly around the contentious issue of immigration. Kemi Badenoch, one of the frontrunners, expressed her belief that immigrants should share British values and criticized the naivete of assuming they would abandon ancestral conflicts upon arrival. She emphasized the importance of culture in the immigration debate, arguing that it is crucial to ensure that newcomers love the country and want it to succeed. In contrast, rival candidate Robert Jenrick focused on implementing a legally binding cap on immigration numbers and proposed leaving the European Convention on Human Rights to facilitate deportations. The two candidates' differing views highlight the ongoing struggle within the Conservative Party to address immigration effectively and regain public trust after a significant electoral defeat. South China Morning Post highlights that the Conservative leadership candidates are grappling with the aftermath of a major electoral setback, with immigration taking center stage in their campaigns. The candidates, including Badenoch and Jenrick, are seeking to reassure voters that they can effectively manage immigration, which many believe has strained public services. Jenrick's proposal for a strict immigration cap contrasts with Badenoch's focus on cultural integration, illustrating the diverse approaches within the party. As the Conservatives prepare for their annual conference, they are under pressure to unify and present a coherent strategy that addresses the electorate's concerns about immigration and the party's future direction. CBC sheds light on the immigration trends in Saskatchewan, where a significant decline in international immigration has raised alarms among experts. The province saw a 20% drop in newcomers compared to the previous year, reflecting a broader national trend of slowing population growth. Ali Abukar, CEO of the Open Door Society, warned that while managing immigration levels is essential for infrastructure, a continued decline could adversely affect the economy. Demographer Patrick Charbonneau noted that the decrease is largely due to fewer non-permanent residents, which could lead to a workforce gap if the trend persists. As Canada prepares to announce future immigration targets, the implications for Saskatchewan's economy and workforce are becoming increasingly concerning. The Toronto Star presents a compelling argument from Lesley-Ann Scorgie, a feminist author who emphasizes that having a joint bank account with a partner does not diminish one's feminist identity. Scorgie underscores the importance of financial independence and the necessity of ensuring any banking structure supports a woman's ability to build credit and wealth. She shares practical advice on maintaining a simple account structure, utilizing credit cards wisely, and investing for retirement, regardless of whether couples choose joint or separate accounts. The emphasis is on communication, transparency, and the empowerment of women to make financial choices that work best for them. In a recent article from The Independent, sources close to Buckingham Palace have refuted claims made by Boris Johnson that he was asked to give Prince Harry a motivational talk to dissuade him from stepping back from royal duties. Johnson's assertions, made in his new book, were labeled as totally hopeless by the former Prime Minister himself. Meanwhile, Prince Harry made a surprise appearance on The Tonight Show, engaging in light-hearted antics, while other royal family members, like the Princess of Wales, continue to fulfill their public duties following personal challenges. This ongoing narrative highlights the complexities within the royal family and their interactions with the media. The BBC reports on Andrew R.T. Davies, the leader of the Conservative Party in the Senedd, who has issued a stark warning that the party must adapt rapidly or face extinction. Addressing the Birmingham conference, Davies pointed out the failures in immigration promises and the party's perceived rigidness on economic issues. He advocates for a shift towards pragmatism over ideology, emphasizing the need to reconnect with voters by reflecting conservative values and addressing local community concerns. Davies's impassioned plea signals a critical moment for the Conservatives as they navigate their identity and strategy moving forward to regain public trust and electoral success. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon wakes ancient streets, beating change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all in play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the cars, marching strong with mighty force. Whoa. New era, new wave, fast-paced day, history made in full display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore. East meets west and knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all the play, future shines brighter new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold but minds explore, East meets West at knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold but minds explore, East meets West at knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's